Welcome to philosophy, and specifically to our course on ethics. Philosophy comes from a combination of two ancient Greek words. One is phileo, which was their word for brotherly or platonic love. It is where we get words like Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, or Philip, which means lover of horses. The other was Sophia, which was the Greek word for wisdom. So, for the ancient Greeks, a philosopher was someone who loved wisdom. Philosophy also has a number of different branches or subject areas. There are different areas about which you can philosophize or seek wisdom. One is logic. Logic is the use and study of valid reasoning. A second is metaphysics. Metaphysics means beyond the physical, and is the area of philosophy that debates the existence of God or the nature of reality beyond the physical world, if there is such a reality. A third is epistemology. Episteme is the Greek word for knowledge. Epistemology studies where knowledge comes from, what produces it, and how we know what we think we know. A fourth is ontology. Ont is the Greek word for to be or being. So ontology studies the nature of our being as people. Who are we? A fifth is aesthetics, which comes from the Greek word for perception. Aesthetics studies the nature of beauty or ugliness. And finally there is ethics, what we will be studying. It comes from the Greek word for the science of morals. Like it sounds, ethics is the study of morality and moral codes. What is good and bad, right and wrong, moral and immoral? Why do we have the views that we do? How do we judge the good from the bad? What are different moral systems? How can we analyze some of the difficult moral dilemmas faced by people today? Those are all things we will be studying. Ethics is a fascinating subject because there are so many different points of view and so many different ways of determining what is correct or good or moral. We will look at the different moral systems that people use and apply them to real-world moral issues. Hopefully, when we're done, you will have a better understanding of your own moral beliefs and why you think as you do. Through the course of the semester, we will look at egoism, which interprets morality from what is best for ourselves, relativism, which says there are no moral absolutes. We will look at existentialism, which says morality can only exist when we take full responsibilities for ourselves. Utilitarianism, which says morality is determined by what is most useful or beneficial. And deontology, which analyzes morality from the perspective of personal duty. We will also have a chance to discuss the meaning of justice, personal rights, feminist and postmodern critiques, and the views of non-Western cultures, such as the Eastern religions of Buddhism and Taoism. Along the way, we will analyze specific issues, such as the morality of assisted suicide, the death penalty, using torture in the interrogation of suspected terrorists, female surrogacy, illegal drug usage, and abortion. The moral issues we can discuss are endless. Along the way, you will get to know some of the most famous philosophers in history, and get to develop your own beliefs. Also, let's acknowledge from the start, there are no absolute answers to any of these questions. There is only what you believe, which is why humans continue to argue and debate about these issues thousands of years after the questions were first raised. Socrates said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." In this course, you will examine the meaning of morality and immorality, hopefully becoming a little wiser in the process, and developing a moral code for yourself that is worthy of your life.